we know that you're Love Island girly.
Yeah.
The
number one.
Yeah.
Really.
What were your thoughts on this season of UK? We can't get too far into it, but yeah, no, we definitely can't get too far into it. But
did you guys watch the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Fucking loved this season.
I did.
It was amazing.
I loved it too.
I always tell people like in a specific order like how they should watch the seasons, and this was the first time I was like, just start with this. Like if you ever watch, like you would like this season.
What has been your favorite past season?
Probably 3 and 5.
Same.
Ria's watched 5 like multiple
I
times.
just go back and
a lot of
rewatch it
people love
randomly.
5 because they don't want like the oldish like whatever, and I kind of like the
I
ratchetness
love the old
of that.
when they would just smoke cigs and like
and
have
2
sex
was underrated
randomly.
too because there's people like I like when obviously couples like stay together from that.
Yeah.
But I just like I loved Ekin-Su and Davide this season, and like I just like. It's really scary how happy the show makes me. Like I'm actually freaked out. Like when even if I had like a day, like I would like, and I'm not watching on my laptop because I needed the VPN. I need to watch every single day. You guys did that? And I'd be like smiling watching the show. It's just such a great.
Yeah, and I was like, I feel so.
I sent pictures to Ria of me crying when Jack slept. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
I felt so connected to them, and that when the show ended, I was like, I lost friends.
No,
like
literally.
I truly lost friendships. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, but
I also love when the season ends and you don't. I don't really follow any contestants while the season's going on. I always wait. So it's like once the season ends and everyone gets their Instagram back.
Yeah, I do that too.
And I'm like, oh, and you just go through everyone and I just follow all of them. I'm like, I can't wait to
Was
see
there anyone you guys
stuff.
hated?
I hated Dami.
Oh yeah, you really yeah.
I can
Hate
see.
it.
Yeah.
I liked the chemistry with India,
know.
but
I don't even see the chemistry. I'm not
No,
gonna lie.
do.
I think India could do so much better
No,
than him.
she can do
I
better.
think he's such a dickhead.
I think
really
he has
do.
a hidden dark side.
I don't even know if it's
Yeah.
hidden. I think it's pretty obvious.
I guess I just like liked their banter and thought
They
they
do.
were fun together.
I-
But I get it when you have a
I
decision, when
think
you
he-
like feel a way about someone on there. You're like,
I just thought he was such a dickhead. Like I was like everything about him. Even when I watched the reunion and he was just like.
no. The reunion he
And
was in, he was
yeah,
being
and it was like, how are we doing, everybody? How are we doing, Islanders? And he was like, tired. I was like, then get off the stage. Like, what are you doing here? Like, it was just he's such a dickhead.
Some things that really like pissed him off.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because I really liked Paige, and I was like, oh, Paige and Demi, if they're like best friends, she obviously sees something good in him. But then you just see the flash, like when they were making the jokes about Deji, how she had called him Deji, and when they flashed him at the reunion, he was like,
Yeah.
To be fair though, I'd be mad about that too.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if someone called me a different name, like I that was maybe the only thing I understood Damian was that he was mad that she called him the wrong name twice. I'd be mad about that. It was his
And then the mom did too.
Yeah,
Him
that
and Lou-
that
it's so
that would
funny.
I would lose my mind.
So
It was just
funny.
his whole demeanor. Like he just came across as such a dickhead to
I
me.
get
He's the only
that.
one I really, really didn't like. And I love Gemma. I even bought sunglasses to look like Gemma. But I'm not sold on Luca.
I like he was my favorite the whole time. Most like I think he's the hottest.
I agree.
But then I didn't get as mad as him as everyone did. Like I have like group chats with my friends about it and stuff, and they were like, "What? He's horrible. Like he's smothering her and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Did I miss something? Because I didn't really see that." I think towards the end I started seeing it a little, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
My problem with him wasn't even towards him and Gemma. Like I just got a vibe from him in general
Right.
that I was like, something about this guy I don't like.
I think Davide and Ekin-Su like made the season.
They did.
In the beginning, I actually did not like either of them.
Oh,
I was like,
same.
she's annoying.
I thought
needs to
he- I
leave.
thought he was so,
I
like,
thought he was
conceited
rude
and-
like,
yeah.
and then they just did this like 180 and like made the show.
Yeah,
did.
I remember texting you being like, Davide has to go. I hate
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Oh my
And
god,
all
I
of
was
a
like,
sudden,
how disrespectful.
I was like, I am obsessed with this human being. He's the best person that's
Best.
ever been on Love
I agree.
Island.
I
He's
agree.
so funny. Like they're just, and apparently they're getting their own TV show now.
yeah, they are.
and they're
Visiting each
filming-
other in
yeah.
like Turkey and Italy.
Yeah, they're going 1 week Italy, 1 week Turkey. And it's gonna be on ITV too.
I saw she posted that they're moving in together in Essex.
Thank God.
Isn't it crazy that you go like Love Island's the craziest thing because you go in there, you have no contact with anyone. You either come out like you are the most hated person ever, or like you have a million followers and you get a million brand deals.
Yeah.
Like it's just like insane that you
She
have
has
no
like
idea what's
3
going
million followers.
Ekin-Su
now.
got
It's
the
insane.
biggest brand deal that anyone's ever gotten on Love Island from Opali.
on. Who did?
Ekin-Su.
And then Tasha got like $1 million deal
Yeah,
from
She
like
did
and
eBay
then,
UK. Yeah.
eBay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know the clothes they were wearing the whole time were from eBay.
Really?
They wanted to do it like make it sustainable.
Oh,
So then
interesting.
she got like a huge.
And then
deal
I think
with them.
Gemma did Pretty Little Thing. So Ekin-Su apparently Ekin-Su got the biggest deal.
But it's also like I guess they must have people that they have beforehand that because it's like Tasha came out of the show with that deal. It's just like she just.
Right.
Like it was like a week.
People were probably just later. Like waiting to like
exactly, and then it just happens. Yeah. It happens.
The amount
so
of
fast.
meetings they probably have to hit the next week.
I know it's crazy.
It's probably why Demi's so tired.
That's why the show. That's why the show is so good because you believe in all these people. There's not a lot of dating shows that they come off and they actually move in together or live together or like really try and make them work. The UK people always really try and do it. The last question I have for you on Love Island is. Did we trust Adam or no? With Paige? Okay. I felt the same way.
I don't think that's going to last. And I think that he just wanted to like be on the show. Yeah. I'm sure he likes her.
Yeah.
Like I'm
so skeptical
and I don't
of the
get
ones
the same
that come
vibes.
in late who watch the show.
Yeah.
And they can say like, oh, well, I've watched 30 episodes and I know the entire country loves Paige.
You have a whole plan when you're going in there.
Right. You can pick a fan favorite. You can be like, oh, Paige, everyone loves Paige. I'm going to go for Paige.
And you know that her and Jax are on the rocks. So you're like, well, I'll just swoop right in. I think that they are going to split up, whatever, and then somehow she'll be reconnected with Jax.
I don't agree with everything Jax did, but I do think that they had really good chemistry.
They did.
And
Jax is
I
having some
enjoyed
issues.
watching them.
Like
he is. He made
Jax
fun of
is
Tasha.
having some issues.
That wasn't good.
He's having some issues.
Andrew
post-show.
and Tasha unfollowed him.
Yeah, he's having some issues post show.
We sound nuts.